How y'all doing tonight, man? All this fucking insane news happening right now, man. This world's coming to a fucking end, dude, for real. It's about the end, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get my mind off that shit, dude. You know, I feel like the whole entire world is at fucking war right now. So I'm gonna talk about something else. You know, let's talk about Inceldom and how long it's gonna last. You know, right now I'm pretty much incel because I ain't fucking with no broad right now. Can I choose to go fuck some bitches? Yeah, I can, but I'm not interested. But the thing is, it's the quality of chicks, dude. The quality of pussy coming my way. I told you guys. I want them 8, 9s, and 10s, dude, in the future. You know, a lot of motherfuckers saying, well, you know, you reaching too high, man. You know, stay in your lane. Do this, do that. Nah, man, I want more out of life, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about money for the rest of my life either. You know, I feel like these temporary pleasures are not worth it. Going after 5s and 6s is not worth it, dog. You know, and then I could see myself in the future only getting, you know, 1s and 2s and 3s. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of unaccomplished men gotta settle for. They gotta settle for the 1, 2s, and 3s. And seldom can last a lifetime, man. I know for a fact if I don't get my shit together by the time I'm in my late 40s or whatever, you know, if I don't become successful by then, dude, you can kiss the 5s and 6s goodbye. At least I got 5s and 6s to fall back on, you know. But right now, I decided not to fucking date at all unless the broad is coming to the table with some tangibles. Other than that, a lot of these females are invisible to me. A piece of ass is not going to help me get that house on the hill for my family. A piece of ass is not going to help me, you know, become a wealthier person unless that piece of ass has tangibles. Other than that, I don't care about a bitch looks right now at this point. I don't care about, you know, if she got a fat ass at this point. Yeah, I want women with the big asses. Yeah, I do. And that's one of the reasons why I want to become successful. I want to be in charge of my fucking dating life. I don't want to have to work hard. I find myself having to work hard just to get a piece of pussy. You know what I'm saying? I find myself having to put on, you know, the clothes that I spent like fucking a few $100s for and shit. You know, back when I was first getting into shape, I was buying expensive jewelry, clothes and stuff. That shit was waste my time, man. That shit was a waste of time, waste of fucking, you know, breath of fresh air on this earth. That was a waste of fucking breath air. Or a waste of time. I could have put that money somewhere else. I could have been buying my music equipment earlier. You know, sometimes it takes a while for it to hit you, man. You know, today I was watching, you know, Pop Smoke. There was that song, War or something like that, right? And he had 2 Latin honeys or 2 or 3 Latin honeys in that fucking kitchen, and they had the biggest asses, man. Man. Pop Smoke pulled that girl fucking pulled her pants down or whatever. That thong came out, that ass was in your face. That's what I'm talking about, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You know? My mind is stuck on the future, dude, every single day. Every single day. Stuck on the future. Not right now, man. You know? I feel like having a more comfortable life is more important than fucking with these 5s and 6s right now, man. You know, I'm not happy in my lane. I'm not. You know, getting older, and I can see that I'm gonna be in incel mode by the time I get a certain age if I don't have my shit together. That's what happens to a lot of men. They get too old, they can't pull bitches no more like they used to, and they don't have no resources, so they start to hate themselves and they start hating on younger men. Well, I say like this. If you would have got your shit together, you wouldn't be hating on younger men. You know what I'm saying? Older men, older rich men, or older successful men, they don't be hating on young cats. They got money. They can get another broad. You know what I'm saying? You fuck your life up. You spend 50 years on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And you don't save no money. You don't fucking like... I got the booty box. I forgot. I got to put money in a booty box. You don't fucking save no money. You don't invest. You don't want to work with other people. You know, dude, what the fuck? You know, a lot of guys can't work with other men. You know, you got to learn how to be a team player. You know what I mean? If you want to make your dreams come true. Now, there's a lot of pressure with becoming successful. That's why I tried to put a little bit of pressure on my nephew. He seemed like he don't like pressure. I said, well, dude, you don't like pressure? You don't like me calling you and checking up on you, making sure you doing your channel, making sure you making all the right business moves and stuff like that, or making sure you doing everything? You don't want me to do that? Fine, go ahead. But if you do it on your own terms, it's going to take a longer period of time. That's what I'm saying. It's going to take you longer. A lot of guys, they like to drag feet and shit, man. You know, if you want to be successful, you know, in any, like, field, especially music or YouTube, stuff like that, you got to have somebody hold you accountable for your actions. That means you got to be like, okay, well, you know, I need somebody to fucking make sure I save this money, or make sure I fucking do this YouTube channel right. Call up a friend, you know, or a sister or an aunt or something like that. And tell her, like, look, I need to get this shit done. I need you to be checking up on me, making sure I'm getting it done. Because what happens is a lot of guys, they get lazy and they put things off. Like, I gave my nephew some tools that he needed, you know, and it took him like a month to get it done. I'm like, dude, that could have been done within a few days, maybe a day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, it took you a month. You breathed for a whole entire month before it got done. Like, you got to get that shit done. Like, he's just now putting on I been gave him those intros and outros for his YouTube channel. I been gave that to him. He just now starting to put it up. Dude, I gave you that shit like a month ago. It took you 3 or 4 weeks to fucking put that shit up for your YouTube, dude. That's your business. Why would you take a long time? I don't care if you working. I don't care if you got a job. He only got one job. It ain't like he got like 3 or 4 jobs. Dude, you could have got that shit done within a day. You know what I'm saying? You could have got that shit done. And he did it half-ass. He didn't even have no music, you know, in his intro. He just had the graphics. That was it. You know, and no music. I'm like, dude, you got to put some music on that, man. We half-assing it. And that's what I'm talking about. A lot of cats half-ass it. They're not ready for success, man. A lot of cats they don't want to step on it. You know, because I feel like the the longer you push shit off, the longer you're gonna stay in poverty, and the longer you're gonna be incel, or you're gonna be dating the bottom of the barrel bitches and shit like that. One time Diddy said this. He said, man, the faster you run toward your dream, the faster it will come, or the faster it will happen for you. As simple as that. A lot of cats, you know how they got success really quickly? They fucking didn't fuck around, man. You know, I think, like, was it Pop Smoke? And I'm going to use him for a prime example. His success came so goddamn quick. The guy started rapping within 2 years, he had success. Like, it was just like plus he had that voice. He had that 50 Cent voice. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had that 50 Cent voice. So that kind of helped him out. So he was kind of born to rap pretty much because he had the rapping voice for it. You know? And he became successful really quickly because he put that pedal to the metal, man. And it can happen if you put the pedal to the metal. But a lot of cats, they let women get in the way. They constantly thinking about sex all the time. When can they bust a nut? Hey, nigga, when can you have a better lifestyle? That's what you should be, you know, concerned about. You shouldn't be concerned about busting a nut all the time. You know what I'm saying? Unless you on some steroids or something like that, that's different. You know, because when I was on steroids, blood, I was always concerned about, you know, busting a nut because I was so juiced up, man. It fucks up your regular libido. You know what I'm saying? It fucks with it. So it's like, you know, if you ain't on steroids, then nigga, you should not be trying to, you know, think about busting a nut all the time. For real. You know, and like I said before, man, incel can last a lifetime if you let it. If you let it. Being an incel or dating the bottom of the barrel bitches can last a lifetime. If you let it. If you ain't doing nothing about it. My nephew, he dated the bottom of the barrel bitches, blood. He ain't getting nothing young and tight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting nothing young and tight. He ain't getting nothing that's in their 20s. All these bras are like over 35, 40 and shit. Like, I don't want them. And you shouldn't want them, man. You know, because I feel like that, how can I build with something that's already being used and abused, tossed to the side like a fucking potato chip bag? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find a young bra to have healthy babies with in the future. I'm not trying to have, you know, babies with older women. That's dangerous. Speaking of younger women, these women in Thailand, they love me, man. I'm talking to 2 Thailand women right now, dude. We FaceTime each other a lot. I'm not fucking or anything. It's not costing me any money. But these females are interested in me, and they got the most thickest bodies, the thickest lips. God damn, these bras got black woman lips. You know what I'm saying? Black woman booty too, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I FaceTime a few of them the other day, man, and I was so fucking like so, because I haven't had sex in a while, and these women were like beautiful. They were cute, beautiful, and I'm like, damn. These women, if they were here in the U.S., they probably wouldn't give me the time of day. These females was at least 7s. They were 7s, dude. You know, they wasn't no 8, 9s, and 10s, but they were 7s. Out here, 7s got like some fucking like, you know, entitlement issue. You gotta fucking take these 7s out to like dinner, and you got to treat them like royalty and shit like that, man. You can't just hop into the bed with a 7 up out here unless you Chad or Tyrone. You know, and sometimes I gotta remind myself, dude, you're not Tyrone anymore anyway. You know, I gotta get out here and run this track tomorrow, man. I didn't get to it today. You know, so you know, and I don't want to keep dating 5s and 6s, man, for the rest of my life, man. That's my issue. That's my issue. I know a lot of you incels don't get pussy at all. You know what I mean? But for me, I feel like I deserve better. You know what I mean? You know, and not only that, it's like, whatever, man. It's frustration, though. You know, and not only that, this coronavirus knockdowns has really gotten to me. I can't go out and get sex like I want to, man. At least if I fucking, I mean, I'm putting off sex, but if I ran into it, then that's fine. You know, I wouldn't be chasing it. But if the pussy just fell into my lap, then I would take it. But I'm not going to bars and clubs like they're closed anyway. The bars and clubs are closed anyway. But I'm not chasing the pussy. You know, I'm not like spending money to chase pussy. I don't want to do that. I did that for like my 20s and my early 30s and my mid 30s. You know, all the way up until, you know, I don't know, last year. You know, it's just like it's time for me to like stay on my path, man. You know, when you're trying to reach for success, everything is against you. You got bumps in the road. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I had to go replace a tire. That cost me like $100. That's a setback. You know what I'm saying? You know, that shit is a setback. You know, I gotta drink some Gatorade. And to your incels, you gotta take this shit a day at a time. Build a fucking house. You know, brick by brick. Don't expect this is for success to come overnight, dude. You know, I'd rather finally, gradually get there than don't get there at all. I'm patient. Like my music equipment, that shit's not gonna come overnight. You know, it took time for me to get it before. It took me nearly what 5 or 6 months to get my first music equipment. Probably less than that. I was stacking so much when I first got my first equipment. You know, I had a Triton, I had Pro Tools, I had a nice mic for like $300. You know, I mean, you could get some home setup for like cheap nowadays. But I gotta get a brand new Apple computer because my other Apple computer got stole by a homeless person. So, it's a process again, you know. And this time I gotta guard my investments. You know, just don't do anything stupid. You know, my thing is like I said before, Inceldom can last a long time. It can last forever if you let it. It's not fun not to get laid on a regular basis. It's not, man. It's not. And then you walk around and you see dudes holding hands with his girlfriend and they happy together and shit like that. Like, man, shit. I don't even know no more. I don't even know what a relationship is right now. I don't even care. I don't even care, man. You know, I'm just focused on getting to the promised land. You know, and this coronavirus and these riots is making things a lot more difficult. It's making things a lot more difficult now, man. You know, but my advice to incels, I'm not incel, but I see how you guys are, you know, and I was in that position before where I couldn't get anything. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even get no 4, 5s, and 6s and shit. I couldn't get nothing. You know, my thing is, dude, do you really want to like stay like incel for your whole entire life, or do you want to work hard for 5 years or 5 to 10 years or whatever to get out of Inceldom? I mean, you might, you know, get lucky. I advise a lot of incels. If you really want to get out of inceldom, it's gonna take more than school. You're gonna have to look outside the box or think outside the box. You know, you're gonna have to go for auditions to like movie roles and shit. Let this coronavirus be a lesson. After this lockdown is over with and the riots are over with, just think to yourself, man, you could have lost your life during this time with the pandemic and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let this change your life for the better. Like I said, you might want to go for movie roles, look for fortune and fame. That's the only thing that's going to get you out of your situation. And you got to stay disciplined, and you got to stay focused on it every single day. Every single day. And never let it go. You might want to get some clout on YouTube or get some clout, work very hard at getting something. Don't be scared to be working hard, man. You got to shake that laziness, because it's going to keep you in your inceldom, man. You know, like that guy, what's the name? I can't even think of it. I'm so tired. Facing LMS, right? This guy, he can't keep a job. You know, this guy, you know, he doesn't make a whole lot of money. He stays with the same laptop for years at a time. It's like, dude, it's more. You got more than just your looks going for you. You're not making that bread. You're not making that money like that. You know what I'm saying? You need to be making serious money if you would want to get out of inceldom. 100,000 nowadays is not going to cut it. That's not going to help you get out of inceldom. You got to put your mind together, put your mind to work. Especially if you're incel, you should have a smarter mind than a lot of dudes out here. You should have a stronger mind and a smarter mind than a lot of like Chads and Tyrones. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're going to have to use your mind to get out of incel. Don't be lazy. Work hard. Use your mind. Okay? That's the only thing that's going to get you out of inceldom. Other than that, it's going to last forever. I mean, if you've been incel for 10 years, 15, 20, what makes you think that it won't last forever? You know, if you've been incel for like many years and you ain't never got no pussy, or you still a virgin, you know what I'm saying? What makes you think that it won't last forever? So just get on the path and the journey to ending incel. Like I said before, Mike Tyson will be incel, Seal will be incel nowadays. But since they're not broke, they're not incel. You know, Mike Tyson got a beautiful fucking wife. Incel, I don't know who he's married to now, but he did have a beautiful white girl on his arm. Who else? Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? He definitely will be incel. But since he worked so goddamn hard in that studio and became the #1 rapper at one point in his life, you know, he's not incel. But I see the women that he's dating. He's dating women up in the ranks, man. You see his Lil Wayne's daughter is fine as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a baby with a 10. A chick that was a 10. I told you guys. If you're incel, you finally get a fat chick to fuck, you gonna knock her up, and then your kid's gonna suffer for that shit. That's when you're creating another incel. You don't want to create another incel. You want to have sex with the 8, 9s, and 10s. You want to get successful first. Success first, and get the 8, 9s, and 10s, knock them up, and have your baby meet you in the middle. Okay? If you a number 2 or 3 as a guy, and she's a 10, you have a baby. That kid gonna be in the middle somewhere. He or she gonna be like a 6 or a 7, at least. You know, give your kid some type of looks. Don't be just fucking anything. Or you can fuck anything, but don't fucking knock up anything. I'm not saying when it comes to certain women, if you gotta fuck to satisfy your fucking sexual urges on a fucking 1, 2, or 3, then go ahead and knock yourself out. But warning, you will regret that shit after you bust that nut. Okay? So I suggest incels, you gotta seek fortune and fame, and you gotta stay focused on it every single day and be patient like I am. You see, I'm leading by example. I got the booty box. The booty box is getting heavier every night, you know, or heavier every week. Okay. Eventually, I get all my money for my music equipment. I have to save thousands of dollars for what I'm doing. Thousands. I'm not even close yet. I gotta save thousands. Maybe like $6,000 or $7,000 I gotta save. That's a challenge in itself. That's a fucking challenge. But I have to. You know what I'm saying? In order to make a move, you might have to spend like 2 years saving. You know what I'm saying? A year saving. Just a whole entire year of just fucking saving good. You know what I'm saying? To make a move. You know? So, like I said, incels gonna have to seek fortune and fame. And you can do it. You just gotta be not lazy and work hard, and eventually you're gonna have lucky experiences. That's what Tom Likey said. He said you work hard, you're gonna see the fruits of your labor, and you will start to have lucky experiences. I told you guys about luck. How to create your own luck. You know. I made a video about it. So, you know, and don't care about love, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck love, dude. You become successful, you'll have a better sex life. You might not have love but you'll have companionship and a better sex life. And you'll be sleeping with different women every weekend or every night if you want to when you're successful. There's no limitation when you got a lot of fucking money. You're not limited anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're not limited at all. That's what I'm shooting for. I don't want to be limited my whole entire life. Limitation. Oh, no, you can't have that girl. She's beyond your fucking league. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't have that girl. That girl, she's dating this multi-millionaire or this Chad or Tyrone. Oh, you can't have that girl. You can't. You're looking at a fucking like catalog, and you can't have none of that shit that's in the catalog. That frustrates the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna end this video. Just want to drop that jewel real quick. Have a good night. Subscribe, like, comment.